Employers have a lot of power in the relationship between employer and employee, and there are just some things that they can do that are unfair, but not illegal. I'm Cara Fontenot, and this is my series on things that your employer can do that are just unfair, not illegal. And one of the things that your employer can do that is unfair but not illegal is to make you do things that are outside your job description. Your employer gets to set your job description, and they're allowed to change it at any time that they want to. So even if you were hired to do one thing, if their business needs have changed and they decide that they need you to do a different job or even do your coworker's job, there is no law that requires them to allow you to continue doing the work that you originally agreed to when you got the job. Your work and the working relationship between employer and employee is an at-will relationship. And that means you can be fired or you can leave for any reason at all. It does not mean that they have to freeze your job in time. That's why it's a very bad idea for you to go into your boss's office and say, "That's not my job. That's not in my job description." Unless you're an employee in a bargaining unit where you have a contract to say what your job is and what it isn't, you don't have a right to refuse to do a job or change a job that may change over time. Your option in that case is to go back and negotiate with your employer and say, "Hey, this is what I think you asked me to do, and now you're asking me to do something that's greater." And that's an additional responsibility. Do you mind compensating me for that? And if they say no, we can't give you any more money to do that job, then your job is to find another job. But that does not mean that what they did was illegal. I'm Cara Fontenot, and I'm an employment lawyer, and I help people get justice at work. Hit the follow button.